All right, Crouton Bones, House of Math. It's a live video, but I'm screen sharing so I can show you all the stuff you get with the March Madness sale. 50% off or more for a very limited time now through, we'll say, Easter. So you get a lot of stuff. You can get everything for 10 easy payments of $50. $100 down, 10 easy payments of $50. And for $100 down, I'll give you everything right up front. Don't have to wait and make payments. Or you can do the subscription where you do 43.33, and I will give you 24 hours of tutoring or training along with that package, we'll say. Okay, crash course on sale, $37.50. Okay, the idea with the $37.50 is, and see, I'll give it to you even if you don't have a lifetime pass, obviously. But the idea with the 3750 is you will see how cool this is and how much we can do. And then the idea was to get you to get more stuff because there's a lot of people that just got the crash course and they never got anything else. You'll learn a lot of things here, especially if you get module one with it. But it was supposed to be the beginning, not the end. That have I'll be all I've taken the crash course and now I can. You'll be a lot better, guarantee it. All right, no longer 4 passwords. I got to change this already. 7 passwords for the price of $500. Right, so 10 easy payments. Right? I just talked about that. All right, or for $5, you can get all my workbooks. Or for $100, I'll give you module one and McCrae's page. McCrae's page has over 30 hours now, and it's just about to go up. It's currently 250. So more than 50% off. And you get module one on top of everything else. So anyway, here's a little package. Don't skip over that. If you send me $100 and you want this and this, McCrae's page will never be cheaper. McCrae's page, like I said, I sold quite more than a few. Um, at what, 125, and then I think I sold some at 150. Anyway, more than a few have already been sold for more than this. And so when I have sales, they're real sales. I don't like jack the price up and then take the price back down again. There are people paying $43.33 a month right now on subscription. All right, so all my passwords for $500, one-time payment, or $600 on the payment plan because it's $100 down and then $50 a month. All right, so no longer 1,300 because that's going to be the new price. And that's going to be the price. I think my next sale maybe will be in November, maybe. Um, so half off would be 650, but no, just $500 and you get everything, everything. Now, if you just want to do algebra, I will do the algebra course. Not only will I give you the algebra course, which is 2 passwords basically to the algebra and then the allegedly advanced algebra course, and you'll get all this stuff right here. All right, so oh wait, that's for the 500. For the algebra course, $300, and I guarantee you pass math. Guarantee you pass. If you Here's the stipulation for excuse me, for $350, I will give you multiple lessons and guarantee you that you'll at least get a C. And probably you'll get an A, depending. And on your way to that C, you're going to get a lot of hundreds. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. You have to have a set of blocks, and you have to be willing to pass. Like I don't want the students that were, I hate math, and I hate my parents, and I hate school. And no, I don't want that. But if you actually want to pass your algebra course, I will absolutely make it so you pass. Period. Or your money back. Money back guarantee. Never have once refunded it. Okay, but you got to put in the work. But I can teach you algebra if you want algebra, because I can teach 5-year-olds algebra. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you 5-year-olds doing it. And you're going to go, oh, okay. Turned out maybe it wasn't hard. All right. But for $500, you get so much stuff. Let's go over all the stuff you get. And like I said, if you do the algebra course only, $350. And I will guarantee you that you will pass. Okay, so you got to be enrolled in the school or university or college or whatever, or high school, and I need to see your tests and so forth. And then how much time do we have between now and the end of the school year? And see, it's March, so we have time. What happens is people wait till late April when the school year is over in May, and yeah, everybody has a bad time. All right, let's go over some of the things. Oh, and if you want to pay in silver, contact me first. And I can invoice you. Lots of different ways of doing this if you want. All right, now, if you want to go about it this way, where you just okay, you don't want to spend $500, but you want some training. All right, $50. Take half off whatever you see on this page. See, and Fortnite that would be $500 just for the 4 password. So disregard that. But that's what it's going to be when the sale's over. It goes back to this. Mod 1, $50. And look, if you spend just a little more than $37, you get Series A, which is awesome. Module 1, easy peasy, and all the PDFs, all for $50, half off. Parent teacher training, $200. You just want training? I'll for $200, I'll throw in some time so that you have no excuse. But my training is second to none. When you get done with my training, you will be able to use these blocks to teach math, period. Bold claim, but 100%. Go look at my all the different testimonials and so forth. They're not paid. I didn't make them up. AI didn't write them. These are actual women and men that got training from me, and a lot of them turned around and made a business. Okay, this is the most bang for your buck for $125. If you just have this is the one. Out of out of everything, get the site wide, and I'll show you why in just a second. Because you get the most stuff for now $125. Okay, and then here's the allegedly advanced algebra, right? The advanced pages. Okay, the $125 module 4. You don't just get algebra; you also get trig and pre-cal and calc in advanced. And I show you where to go to get calculus that you'll understand. Right? I can die now because I failed calculus, but now I make it so students get A's in calculus. Now, one more time. You'll pass algebra with ease. All you got to do is show up 1 hour or 2 hours a week, depending on how much time we have, or maybe 1 hour every other week, and you just check in, and I send you all the stuff you need so that you can pass. And what are you going to get? You're going to get all this stuff. You're going to get pre-algebra, integers, number lines, all of it, all factoring polynomials, completing the square, radicals, graphing. That's your pre-calculus right there. Graphing polynomials, vertex form, basic trig functions, SOHCAHTOA, sine, cosine, and tangent. And you're going to understand it. Problem solving, systems of equations, derivation of the quadratic equation, and more. Third and fourth power algebra, I didn't even mention it, but you'll get that too. All right. So you'll get many lessons, and your job is to watch them and play along. And then when it's with me, get your blocks out, and you will pass algebra. Period. Okay. If you've got parents that are, throw money at it kind of parents, well, there's $300. Just throw money at it, and I will make it so you pass. All right. Go check out No Mystery Theater. And then if you're brand spanking new, here are some 1 hour introductions. All right, let's go take a look at what you get. So let's see here. Let's just go. I think we'll go here. Oh, I don't have it. Really? I didn't put a link there. All right, fine. I'll do it that way. All right. And see it. Now I look at it. There should be a link to this page on the other page without you having to click anything. But here it is from the home page. If you click this, you wind up here. Right? So let's go back to buy passwords. What do you get with passwords? Well, here's what you get. Okay, first off, you're going to see that this is Child's Play. Super easy. Not any kind of problem. You get all my books. And I'm very gratified to hear that many people have told me that their sons or daughters, this was their favorite, one of their favorite books growing up. And new stuff, yes, a couple of hours goes up a week at least. And then, well, maybe not a week, a month, maybe one, two, three, probably 4 videos a month. And then you can also go over to the super duper super secret math page, and I'm going to have a video just about that. All right, here's the installment plans, 24. And like I said, oh, look, it's not a sale because it's the same price. No, but I'm going to throw in 24 hours of my time if you do this 43. Right? Okay, I will teach you math in that 24 hours. Are you kidding me? Um, if you want to be a trainer and start your own business, I'll teach you. If you want to be, and I'll tell you right now, the economy is there's problems, and whenever there is uncertainty and war, people look toward education. This much is true. All right, you can pay in silver if you want to, but let's talk about all the things that just contact me ahead of time. All right, Module 1, what do you get? You get the Series A manuals. You get the easy peasy overview. Look, this is all complicated. And basically what this says is 400 math facts, 45 add-ins, so that we can do math. Because this is not math. This is how we do math. You have to be able to do arithmetic. All right, and then you get you get Series A manuals online. Right, so you get all 10. These are the old version. But when you get through this paywall, you're going to see me going through each and every one of these books along with a video, and you get the PDFs, but they're read only. And then, because that was the agreement with Mortensen Company, and then they stopped making them, and I haven't gotten to the point where I've updated this. But anyway, this download my books and these, and you've got hours, but it's going to be fun and easy. Okay. Oh, and what else? Then there's more PDFs and the easy peasy overview. Each one of these has its own page, right? So you get all kind of PDFs on the other side, and then I give you a bunch of free PDFs right here. And there's a good PDF where I talk about this method and how it fits together, right? So if you want with Montessori and schooling, homeschooling, and so forth, how you can implement this method. I wrote a little ditty for you so that you can get an overview of what's going on. And then here's all my books, like I said, $5 on sale right now. And I have sold many at $9.99. I definitely have sold lots of these when I first, for $19.99. Lots and lots of those for $19.99. They're all included when you buy passwords. Okay, module 1, that's right, so you can enter there. All right, let's go back to, and then here's the easy peasy overview page. Oops, you need a password. That's the module 1 password. I'm not gonna go put it in. All right, so now module 2, teacher training. All right, whether you're a parent or a teacher, I will make you a better purveyor of mathematics to small children, and you'll have fun doing it. Guaranteed. There's all manner. I mean, you only get one link right here, but module 2 has lots of stuff in it, and I show you how to implement it in classrooms. And see, don't get me started on the fact that it was very difficult, but on this website, again, they're all grown up now. They don't look like this anymore. How is this a danger to the children? And see, because all those lessons, because it was such a pain, they just went into the ether. And now I could have shown you how to do it in the classroom, because we have these teachers, oh, we bust our base 10 blocks out once or twice a year because it's such a pain. Now, we get them out, play with them, and put them back all in an hour, hopefully an hour and a half, but usually they would only give me an hour. And I've had lots of times where they stayed in from recess to play with blocks because it's so much fun, and they were learning math. Okay, there are many, many hours of training for you here, and that's module 2, teacher training. All right, then let's head over to module 2. Oops, let's head over to module 3. All right, this is site-wide. Look at all the stuff you get in a site-wide password. I mean, you get so much stuff. It's all right. Links to here, the concepts page. Oops. You need the site-wide password. Um, Enrichment, games and activities, preschool math activities. So you can start them from the very, very beginning if you need to. If your children are older, well, sure, you're going to skip some of this stuff, but it might be cool to look over. Um, Supremely simple subtraction and add-ins, right? My manuals. Um, More on fractions. This page alone is worth the $125. Like I said, if you get a site-wide password, $125, you get all these different pages. Yeah, I used to sell them, 5 here, 30 here, whatever. Now it's just all one module. So the multiplication main page, you will learn how to do multiplication. And if you go here and do what it tells you to do and do the exercises and play along, watch the videos, sing the songs, multiplication is the absolute milestone in mathematics. I need to put a milestone right here, big milestone, because this is the milestone. All right, and now the fractions page is not so new anymore, but all kind of cool stuff there. Again, worth the price of admission just when you find out about how easy ratios can be. Any little child can do it. And there's a little boy. He's now an adult. Let's see. You get PDFs. You get first grade math worksheets. You get more password protected PDFs page where you get all manner of PDFs just so that this way you didn't have to get module 1 and module 3. So I made this page for those people that got the site-wide. So this is not module 1, but it's mostly what you get at module 1. Okay, completing the square, it's its own page. Percentages, make that super easy. By the time you're done here, right here, again, worth the $125, just this page. Square numbers, understanding how that works. Problem solving, playing what's under the cup, and more advanced problem solving, making it easy, and you can see little boys and girls having a great time doing it. Hours and hours of sample lessons with Sarah. This is where you see me working with an autistic girl who went on to pass the compass test on her very first try. Fortunately, it was mostly algebra. Anyway, and here's the boys. They got their own page. And then here's Raymond's page as a neighbor when we were little, or when they were little. There's Emma's page. Let's see. This page is sad because all of those disappeared. There's still a few screencasts there, though. And then... And this is still just site-wide. This is just the one. Like I said, it takes long just to get through it. All right, so where do we get? We got here, here, and here. There's module 3. Let's head on over to module 4. Again, $125, quote-unquote advanced mathematics. Not so advanced. We're going to count. And again, worth right here, worth the $125. Just this right here, just the trig page. And then being able to do this kind of math simply and easily. And then being able to graph these guys, no issue. Understanding what's going on. And I show you with blocks. Right? All these other guys, they're supposed to be math you see and so forth, but you don't see the math. You don't see the blocks. They never bust out the blocks. So you get functions and relationships, rather important. Derivation of pi. That alone, you'll never see it pretty much anywhere else. See the quadratic equation. So I need to update this page. Yet another video that I need to do. But as it is now, you will understand the quadratic formula and how to derive it. All I got in high school was negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And I didn't have any idea what any of it meant or what we were doing. And then I realized all we're doing is solving for x. Oh my goodness. Okay, using algebra. So, allegedly advanced algebra is a thing, and you'll see that it's not as hard as they made it out to be. It was satanic pedophiles trying to trick you into not being able to do math in your heads. All right, so if you want to buy stuff, like I said, here's your page to go to, or you can just send me, get over to the contact page. Boom, you'll see it there. And my PayPal links and everything are there. There's my email address. And why? Because the crawlers come and then you get all kind of spam is why. And I had a crawler-proof thing, but then the company went under, so I had to take it off. But anyway, the idea is that send me and tell me what you want, and we can get together and do some math. And it's on sale right now. Sale price. Crouton Ramon's House of Math.com for more. Oh wait, one last thing. You can just PayPal me here, or you can send me an email here and say, I'd like an invoice, and I'd like whatever it is. I want the site-wide password, or I only want teacher training, or yep, $500. Here's the whole kit and caboodle. I'm going to sign up for 43.33. I'll get. I'll know what you get if you sign up for that one. But anyway, send me an email, and we'll get you some math so that you learn how to do more than just place value with these exceedingly powerful base 10 blocks. All right, CroutonRamon'sHouseOfMath.com. More.